Mom right now with teens, they're nervous about if they go through your phones. Because they know it's going to be this, it's going to be that in your cell phone. But imagine if your mom goes through your text messages and see you talking about pivotal, authority, deplorable, evil. Girl, I want to make sure that I evolve your lifestyle. You're exceptional. You see what I'm saying? What if your mama went up through your text thread and was like, that's my son? And usually she be like, stop chasing after them little chicken heads. Stop chasing after them. But when she see you, this ain't chasing. This is pursuing. You see what I'm saying? It's a job for you. It's a game for these other little boys. You see what I'm saying? I should be able to put your text thread in line with some other knick-knack on this campus text thread and be like, that's GQ. By the language you use. By the approach you do. Does that make sense? Okay. First thing before we move on.
Yeah. See
what?
Welcome back to Locked in Love, episode number 17. What y'all just saw was an angle of how Krystal see me and that lie she told last week about old buddy wiping my beard.
That is not
That's
true.
what she said.
Oh my God.
That's what she said.
That is not how that
That
was.
is exactly what
No, that's
she
not.
saw.
I seen him
That's
do your
the
beard
angle.
like this.
That's the angle that she saw.
He did your beard like this. So
That's
like that,
the
that
angle
throw.
that she saw.
Okay, whatever.
That's the angle. You see
Yeah,
that?
you see this foolishness.
I wanted to make sure that it was recorded. Made sure I set it up exactly what you seen.
Yeah, because I didn't know what you was talking about. I did exactly what you told me to do. Welcome back to Locked in Love, y'all. This is your girl Krystal, and this is, how are you today? Are you from Harlem, Charleston, Jamaica? Where are you from?
Why you said Jamaica with an accent? Why you trying to say it with an accent? Well, we do have a couple of special guests today on the show. First of all the way from the Carnival Cruise, we have the steamer.
Get that thing out of here.
This is the steamer. And I tell you what, for all our in-studio guests today, you get a free steamer as well as the backpack.
Yeah, hey.
Live studio audience. Big Terry with the perm. You get a book bag. Stevie G. You get a book bag.
What is this?
Mary Kay. You get a book bag too. Yeah. Feeling better, man. Feeling better.
What was all that?
Hey, man, I got to give it to the studio audience. That's important.
Okay. All right. You know what? Because I'm following your lead today.
Following my lead today. All right. Last Wednesday of all days, guess where we were?
Where was we last week?
Chapel Hill.
Don't do that.
Chapel Hill.
But that's not why we went to Chapel Hill. We just made a pit stop. So don't do that. Don't do that.
How you been though? First week back at work, how was that?
Rough. Very, very rough. But I made it. And I couldn't wait to get to the weekend because I had absolutely nothing to do. The whole weekend. Nothing to do. I loved it.
Are you stoked for this first game? Because it's right up the street, man.
I am. He actually called me today and I was able to see him in uniform with his number 12 on, his Carolina blue. He's showing the helmet, the shoes, the everything. And I was like, okay, that blue looked real good on you, son. It looked real good on you. So yeah, I'm stoked. September 1st, TCU, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, night game.
Night game.
Later.
Yep, so I'm excited.
Labor Day.
I'm also mixed emotions because my middle son is trying to graduate.
Oh, you wanted to talk about that? I didn't know you was gonna talk about it. Okay, how you feel about that?
I don't think I like it. I don't.
But he got a plan though. It's not like he just trying to jump out into the pool of life.
I just feel like he needs to go for 4 years because I don't know if he really thinking about that plan too much. I want to support him, but I don't.
We was in the same situation with Juju, and you said the exact same.
No, Juju didn't want to graduate early though.
Juju, when they made him, you remember?
Oh, well, yeah, but that was different. I knew he was going to college. I don't want to go to college.
But he got a plan. Why you sounding like this man and just trying to graduate?
I get it. I guess college isn't for everyone, but I was hoping that was going to be my HBCU child.
I agree.
I just knew he was going to go to college and pledge and he want to do a trade and definitely ready to make that money. So we'll see what happens. Special. Okay.
Are you ready? Man, I know stuff.
Well, you got to do your local shout out.
I told you the local shout out is going to be done by our guest.
Oh, okay.
Told you. The show. So, without further ado, in case you haven't noticed, I got on my North Carolina Central colors. You know, I came prepared for the interview today with my professor sweater on. You know, since we got an educator in the building, another educator this season. This guy is a monarch, but we're not going to hold that against him. We definitely not going to hold that against you, brother. It's all love. None other than Mr. Rodney Johnson. Come on through, buddy.
Mr. Johnson.
People can be great leaders but have terrible intentions. The leader's heart matters. When we talk about the heart, we talk about their intention. Do people know you by your voice? Does your voice move wrong? What does your voice do? A part of leadership is expressing how you feel. What's on your mind, my guy? You want to be a football player, right? What happens when you sit down and they interview you? You're the top football player in the nation. How do you feel, sir? I play football. We paying you millions and that's all you got to say, my guy? That's all you got? If I gave you a mic, what y'all gonna get today? What you gonna do with it? Speak. What? My mom. Cool. Are you gonna move the room? Or are you gonna be moved by the room? I told y'all that yesterday.
Hey.
I'll trip over the book bag. Over the book bag.
Welcome.
What's up, fam?
It's good, baby. How
you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
We good. I'm going to tell you this, bro. And I want the producer to hear this. He been trying to get you up here since like episode number 2, dog. For real. When we first was early days, he was like, man, you gotta get Mr. Johnson on. You gotta get Mr. Johnson. I said, man, chill.
I appreciate
Everybody love Miss Johnson. Miss Johnson's schedule be busy.
I wanted to put him up here right before school started. Right before school.
Schedule be
down. I was ready. Hold on. I've been ready. Y'all was like, you think you would? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
real quick. That hair is nice.
Yee!
Who that?
So I had one loctician in Greensboro.
Oh.
Yeah, she was here, then she moved. You know you can't have everybody in your head. You can't.
Looking good.
I gotta find somebody else now. She moving. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Let's start at the beginning.
Let's talk.
People punch yourself, man. Let them know.
Y'all, I'm so excited, first of all. I'm so excited. My name is Rodney Johnson Jr. I am a local educator at Northwoods Park Middle School, 7 years as a CTE business teacher, 3 years as an instructional coach. So I coach teachers.
Oh.
This is my 10th year.
Really?
10th year. 10th year of mentoring. Yee! 10th year of teaching. So yeah, it's
10 years?
yeah, like I got excited. I was supposed to wait for that. Yeah, 10 years. 10 years. I'm the program director of Gentlemen of Quality.
GQ.
Wow.
Y'all heard us talk about GQ.
Yeah.
GQ is a real thing.
It's a mentor group for 8th grade boys at Northwoods Park Middle School.
Yes.
I picked the idea up from y'all know Mr. Guidry? Mr. Guidry?
know.
Yeah. So he did it while I was in JCMS.
Okay.
So when I got over to the park, they were like, "We need a mentor group." I was just like, she was like, "We got a running group."
Yeah.
I was like, "But that's not what you're looking for.
Okay.
That's not what you're looking for." But yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So when you went to college, was education the goal? Or?
Absolutely not.
No.
I've never wanted to be nobody's teacher.
No.
Never wanted to be nobody's teacher. My degree is in business administration.
What did you want to do with that?
I wanted to be like, I didn't have a specific role.
Mm.
I just wanted to be making some money.
I can understand.
My concentration is in entrepreneurship. Then by the time I got to senior year, I was just like, I want to open up a spot in small places like Jacksonville. I ain't want to come back to Jacksonville.
Right.
I want to open up a spot for you, like that spot that's like after school,
Right.
like that stopping place between school and the house, a spot for kids.
Respect.
But in order to make money, you gotta have money.
Sure.
I ain't. Yeah.
So did education fall in your lap? Or?
So it really did. My friend. So I'm real involved at church.
Okay.
My friend like told me, she was like, "Yeah, I already talked the summer before my senior year. I talked to pastor. We doing team Bible study this summer." I was like, "What you mean we? Like, what you mean?" But like it was in the midst of Bible study. I was just like, "Yo, I want to teach life.
Mm.
I want to teach life." So my business degree allowed me to teach career technical education. So like those business classes, keyboarding, exploring careers, entrepreneurship, economics, and it's just like it gave me enough room to be like to teach those life skills, especially having being a business major. Everybody was coming in talking about the students aren't prepared. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to carry yourself. And being from an HBCU,
Mm-hmm.
Shout them out, bro.
straight,
Shout 'em out.
listen, you won the colors too. Listen, Eagle Pride. Exactly. So it was just that type of training that I got as a student.
Yeah.
And to hear people talk about the generation or us as a generation kind of like really like hit home for me. And like I've always been a type of person like, what you're not gonna do is gonna talk about us, but not help us.
Mm-hmm.
Type of thing. So I fell in love. I wanted to do high school.
Yeah.
Wanted to do high school.
How you stick with middle school so long?
Because there was no high school jobs open. So like it got to
But you stayed. So
Yeah.
I'm sure in those 10 years a job came. What made you stay?
I fell in love.
That's a fact.
I fell when I say I fell in love with it.
With middle school.
I fell in love with real talk. I prayed and fasted before I even did my interviews.
Mhm.
And everything I prayed about, God was like, I want you to teach this. I want you to teach this. And like once I had my interview and she was like, this is the position. I was like, yo, then I went through all the curriculum. I was just like, yo, this is what he said teach. Like, and everything wasn't there, but it gave me room to be creative to support what was there, to make it so to make teens want to be able to learn about getting a job.
So you've been at the same school the whole 10 years?
Yes. You know you gotta love somewhere.
You have to be
That is not what the goal was. That is not what the goal was. I actually tried to leave. But it was just like
How long ago was this?
when my last year of teaching, I tried to leave. So when I hit year 7, I was just like, yeah, let me try somewhere else. Let me try something else. And
But you still there though.
I still there. And you know what? So I'm actually getting my master's
Okay.
in school administration.
Oh.
So you want to be principal?
Yeah. Something with school leadership. Yes. I want to be in by this time next year.
Okay.
I'm crossing the stage in May.
Yes.
You got something?
No,
Because I
go
got
ahead,
two.
go ahead,
Okay.
go ahead.
So, in my personal opinion, I feel like middle school age kids is like the hardest to get to. Do you agree with that?
That's just how we roll. What it is, how we roll. What it is, yeah.
I agree. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I agree.
So, how did you this is what I want to do?
So it was wild. It was wild. But first of all, I am grateful that I did middle school first because I looked like a high schooler when I came right? And I was just like, yeah, good look guy. Because I was just like, that was not gonna be a good look.
Right.
But it grew on me. It was like, first of all, when she said she wanted a mentoring group, I always wanted the heart of a mentor teacher. So when I'm in the classroom, it wasn't just the whole purpose of me becoming a teacher was to change the way education looked. I was tired of looking at our boys and they sleep in classes.
Right.
And then we're going to blame it on the boys. Or we're going to blame it on the sleep. No, you need to change up your teaching. You need to change up your teaching. So I just fell in love with it. I felt now 8th grade is my heart.
Okay.
6th grade, they still act a little elementary. 7th grade is literally the middle.
That's a
life,
tough one,
bro.
That's a tough one.
It is the middle of everything. Middle school is like they want to be grown, but they still a kid.
Right.
They changing attitudes every 5 seconds, and you like. But it just allowed me to. I think what locked me in is the more that I was there, the more I found out who Rodney was. Like the more creative I could be. When I came from school, got out of college, my parents stay here.
Okay.
So I stayed 6 months with them. My dad was like, you got 6 months to get your you ain't got no more and all this. And it was kind of good for my educational journey because I was still a son. I'll always be a son, but I was still living in.
Yeah.
Right? And then I'm somebody's teacher.
Right.
So when our kids are getting kicked out of class or they arguing because they not understanding, I'm understanding the gaps.
Okay.
Because I'm at the house, like, I just lived 4 years on my own. And you still want me to take out the trash, wash somebody else's dishes that I ain't even eat. Right? So it grew on me. And then the ability to be able to mentor. If I could mentor, when I first started teaching, I was like, if I could just mentor all day.
So my question is, you say you're going to be a admin here soon. What's going to happen?
I don't know. I don't it's crazy because the blessing is shout out to Miss Garland and Miss Cooks. Yes. Those are my listen. It was really Miss Garland that initiated. She was like, my boy's on my mind in my interview. In my interview. And she was very strategic on I was the only Black male teacher there. And she was like, I need you in the front. Like not in the front like of everybody else to say that I was better, but I need our students to see you. Cause that's something that's not really seen. Right? Black male educators are 1.7 out of 100% of educators in America. When I started, it was 2%. Now it's 1.7. So it grew on me, y'all. It grew. I did. Like men don't look at education like I want to be somebody's teacher.
Right.
Growing up, it's like men more talk about all the time. Ain't nobody want to be taking care of nobody else's kids. Right. But it grew on me. So to your question, what's that gonna look like?
Are you grooming somebody else to take that? Like can you see somebody else taking that position?
But I will say I'm very protective over it.
That's your baby.
I'm very protective over it. Even I don't even know if y'all know this, but even like when it comes to parents, I'm very protective of everybody. Be like, oh yeah, bring me in to speak. Bring me in. God bless you. No, but like it's and it's nothing against people, but it's about the space you create.
True.
It's about the perspective you have to the program. Everybody be like, mentoring is only for the bad kids. That's not mentorship. I'm 31. I still need a mentor. I'm 31, had both parents in the household. Dad was in the military, still needed a mentor. Right? So it's just like, I don't need you coming in here putting stereotypes on my boys. And I don't need you coming in here devaluing my boys like they just like secondhand. No, this is top tier. Like, so I would rather not do it than put it into somebody else's hands. And it be ran into the ground.
I can understand.
That's your name.
It's my name.
It's your brand.
It's the brand.
And it's the quality of kids that you done.
They have an expectation now. And it's not me being cocky. But when it comes to education, like I tell people that be like, oh yeah, I see what you're doing on education. Like, I'm thinking about hopping in. Don't hop in. Don't hop in. Just don't. This ain't for everybody. We need teachers. But don't hop in here if you're not going. I always tell people, I'm like, when we working, if you gonna be here, be here. Especially male educators, if you gonna be here, we got enough dads here but not here. We got enough females going out with dudes that's here but not here. So if we're gonna be here, be here. So what is it gonna look like? I really don't. We've been moving on faith the whole time. It literally looks different every year.
Mr. Johnson Jr. Gotta add that. Put it out. So, middle school, what was GQ for you? I know you said you was in the church. Was it the church? Or?
So, what was GQ? Like, did I have a GQ?
Yeah,
did I have? So, in middle school, I did not have the opportunity to be in GQ, but I saw it, right? What was GQ for me? It was church.
Okay.
We didn't, our youth ministry was a little bit different. I was into mime dancing, right? And the dance ministry at church. And it was just like, it was more than us just getting there to do the dance. Like she made sure that we were learning the words to the song, but the word to the song, right? Yeah. And I feel like in a way she did life with us, right? It just wasn't about, oh, we go to church, oh, we got an assignment to do, this and another. It was like I belonged to something, right? When I got into high school, it was band.
Okay.
It was band. You end up hanging out with people you would have never hung out with outside of band.
You was in the band?
Yeah. Played alto saxophone.
Okay.
Played alto saxophone. It built leadership. Staley was actually my band director, the principal at Northside. Yeah. He was my band director. So a lot of the stuff that I've implemented in my leadership classes in GQ comes from those leadership experiences from church. A lot of people be like, how did you do this? What I've learned at church taught me way more about. And the crazy thing is, a lot of people, and I know I'm moving fast, my fault. A lot of people be like, you do really well with this, and another. And they be like, you must have a background in education. Nah. I got into a program when I graduated in May of college. I had no education background until I got into this program called Thurgood Marshall Teacher Quality and Retention. It was a program to raise and train Black educators from HBCUs. We were 2 weeks in Texas. They flew you out. They put you in a hotel. 8 to 5. They drilled everything in you that you need to have to be a teacher for 3 years straight. Every year before August. And it's just like that level of intensity, that level of HBCU love, that level of leadership, that level of pride. Like everybody don't get to be a teacher.
True.
Everybody shouldn't be a teacher.
Yeah, true statement.
So you should carry yourself like Like at a HBCU, like once you become a part of a fraternity, you wear them letters with pride.
True story.
When it's time for probate season, go off! Like we hollering because you've earned these letters.
Right.
It's too many careers out here. People just sign their names and talk about something. Yeah, you owe me a check. Nah, you ain't pros. Like, give me them letters. So yeah, that's that.
What school did you have in mind whenever you decided to
Start teaching? I had an interview at Northside. My principal, Maria Johnson, she was my principal when I graduated, and she was still there. She gave me a little. She gave me a little interview. She gave me an interview. Talked to me. It was like, now, are you going to be able to actually teach the content? Because I come in there, I'll be like, I want to impact youth. I want to do that. She was like, yeah, but can you do the job though? Can you do the job? Yeah. So Northside was my goal. Didn't get an interview nowhere else but Northwoods Park Middle. Yeah. Listen, because I had emailed every principal. Sorry, we just gave that position away. Sorry, we're changing that position to a culinary position. I'm saying, now, God, now. So once I had that interview, it was like me and Miss Garland Loc'd. She asked me, she was like, so how was your experience at Central? Excuse me? Like, don't nobody ask that unless they've been to an HBCU. And come to find out she went to Fayetteville State.
Get out of here, bro.
Are you serious?
Leaned back in her chair, was like, oh, I know you had a good time. I was like, yes, ma'am.
What?
Yes, ma'am. So, yeah, it's yeah.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So she knew. She knew. Why did smile?
Never knew.
You never knew.
That's different.
Breaking news right there.
But you wanna work in a way that like people never know. You want to work in a way. I think that's why I push GQ so hard. Like you want to work in a way. You want to walk in the room where people ask, "What is it? What is it? What you do? Where can I go?" Like somebody should want to go to a HBCU because I walked in there. If that makes sense. So.
That's one tomorrow.
Yo, so when you said that, I was like, yeah, he definitely would.
I felt that's where he was going.
Hey man, tell the people who might not know about GQ exactly what it is.
So y'all have been writing these stories out about this cruise. I'm proud of y'all. Okay? So, Gentlemen of Quality, GQ. This is what we're gonna do. You're going to get y'all book bags and y'all going to get on this breezeway. And you going to do it from the beginning to the end. And then you release for class. Y'all better look good too. Do you hear me? Sir, yes, sir. Go. I am a dolphin and I am powered. Kamari, who are you?
I am a dolphin and I am powered.
When I with purpose, I practice my power. When I take ownership of my education, I create power.
When I never see for one on my impact, I build power.
When I put forth effort in my actions, I gain power. When I reflect on who I want to be, I refine my power. I am a dolphin and I am powered. I am a dolphin and I am powered. When I act with purpose, I practice my power.
When I take ownership of my education, I create power. When I never cease to wonder on my impact, I build power.
When I put forth effort in my actions, I gain power. When I reflect on who I want to be, I refine my power.
I am a dolphin and I am powered. I am a dolphin and I am powered.
When I act with purpose, I practice my power.
When I take ownership of my education, I create power.
When I never cease to wonder on my impact, I build power.
When I put forth effort into my actions, I gain power. When I reflect on who I want to be, I refine my power.
I am a dolphin and I am powered. Let's go. Dismiss.
Is a program for 8th grade boys, mentoring program. We focus on scholarship, leadership, positive mindset, character, and it's really pushing young men to go beyond the status quo. Pushing young men. When we started up, I typed it up and I said, young men that have shown that they can excel, but they choose not to in some areas. And that could be any young male. Like, you just don't speak up. We need to push you. You don't do your work. We need to push you. So it was really building that space for young men to have in an educational setting. Because a lot of boys don't feel like they have somewhere to belong outside of the football field, outside of the basketball court. So it's really just building them to be the best them. Because I feel like a lot of people just expect that just because you in the building, you should excel.
Mm-hmm.
Some of our boys just don't know. You can be great. Like you belong here, right? So like it was just being that space, creating that opportunity, building those skills that does not look like class, right? So like a lot of the things that we've done lock-ins.
Yeah.
We've done lock-ins, took over the whole school for 12 hours. My God.
Chicken and waffles.
Yeah, mama came through. We've done lock-ins. We've done male summits. So those that aren't able to be in the mentor program, we'll do a summit and it's open to all boys across the district. We would turn in hallways into obstacle courses in the middle of the night. We doing training. Like this ain't no foo-foo. Like when do you get the opportunity to work with young men on a campus, right? So if I'm doing something on a Saturday, it should not feel like school. Like they should feel privileged. No, as an educator, as a mentor, you got to prove yourself every day. Every day. So it's just really building experiences for young men to be successful. Today, not tomorrow.
Now, while I got you here, go ahead and shout your business out for the local shout.
So I appreciate that.
No problem.
Let me tell you about this dude. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. First of all, my name is Rodney Johnson Jr. because I'm transitioning some things. You can find me on Facebook as Rodney Johnson Jr. I do public speaking as my side business, whether it's the church, empowering young men, doing workshops for youth, training teachers, or you needed me to do an assembly, an empowerment segment, just training, right? And then I did do Young Visionary Apparel, where it was created for such a time as this. And in that blank, it would be teach, speak, pray, all those things. So you can find everything that I do. Just type in Rodney Johnson.
Okay.
Rodney Johnson Jr.
And
on Facebook.
all these got pages and stuff.
Listen, Rodney Johnson Jr. on Facebook.
Okay.
At Mr_JRM3 on TikTok. So yeah, that's where everything is.
You TikTok famous, y'all.
TikTok.
Listen.
Hey, question, man. Do you jump on desks and tables?
So listen. Hold on, because I really wanted to speak on parents. Can you remind us to go back to parents real quick? Do I jump on table? Listen. So when I said I wanted to change the way education looks, you will literally hear me before you see me in the class. Mm-hmm. She had me in the first room of the whole building, and you would either, when you walk past, you would see me on top of the tables. And it's just, when you hop in, you better be ready to go. You better be ready to go.
When I first heard you in your zone, I was like, this is giving Ron Clark. This is what they need. This is how kids take hold of the information.
It has to be a difference. It has to be a difference.
I see him in Atlanta at Ron Clark.
Been twice. Been twice. And I just get full every time I get to come back.
It's the greatest.
I gotta tell you something. So parents, I gotta tell you thank you. I have to tell you thank you. I have to tell y'all thank you for the way that y'all raise y'all sons. Just to have sons on a campus and you can tell a difference when they walk in the classroom. I got to tell you, thank you. You said something on one of your podcasts, talking about GQ or whatever and the impact it has. But I had to say this. I got to say, from a father to a mentor, thank you for saying thank you. And it's not me being cocky saying somebody owed me a thank you. No. When dealing with y'all it was never a thought of Mr. Johnson is trying to be a third parent. Mm-hmm. I've had grown men, I mentor your sons, and they walk past me. But your son will come and hug me. I've had grown men sitting in the admin office being like, I feel some type of way that y'all put my son in the mentor group. Because I felt like y'all were saying I didn't do my job. You felt that? You felt that?
I mean, but
speak to that though. Speak to that.
I can understand.
Yeah.
If it ain't ran by him through the proper channels and it's kind of just like you come home, I'm in GQ. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
If I don't got no knowledge about it.
Yeah.
But you've changed up. Compared, so I've seen the difference when Juju first entered to what you're doing now. You know, the last thing I seen was you going to their houses and presenting.
Yeah, we
it's
go.
Different.
Woo! Yes, I literally take the roster, go to the address, and we pull up to their house even before school start.
Yeah, it's like a whole interview process.
They went through a whole. We used to pick based off a need or based off of if they can be an asset to the program. But now it's so we want to give everybody opportunity. We literally put 50 boys in a room. And we'll ask a question. I love building intense. There's no reason for us to watch reality television shows and not give that same opportunity to boys, right? We'll ask a question and just wait for somebody to stand up and answer. And then we'll shift real quick and catch them off guard. Like, you should be ready for a job interview. You should be able to stand on your toes. So it's just like, then once we built all that momentum up, we just let them go over the summer. Don't tell them nothing.
So they do an interview process. We want to see who has the similar trait, because we really don't know what we teach in the next year until we see what the boys need. And we'll see that same similar trait, whether it be anger, patience, or whatever. Every boy, it just sticks out. And then it's just like, do you want it? Because I'm not going to spend all year pouring into somebody that I got to keep reminding you in a mentor group. And that's not being cocky. It's just,
Jacksonville, mark your calendars on Saturday, September 20th from 5 to 9 p.m. Join us for the MENAC Appreciation Fundraiser Banquet, a powerful evening honoring the phenomenal women of MENAC. Meet and celebrate leaders like Vernita Stevens, Dr. Sonia Martin, Dr. Gail Gatewood, and many more. Enjoy an inspiring night of connection, community, and celebration. Get your tickets now.
Don't want to waste time, right? You don't want to waste, you ain't gonna waste coaching on nobody that ain't gonna come up off the bench. I gotta remind you to bring your jersey every day. Right? So it's just, I want to see your hunger, not saying you gotta lower yourself, but there is a type of humility that belongs there, right? So yeah, and I love the fact that you can see that. You can see that. And one of the reasons why I wanted to say thank you is because just so many people, and I can see how that can be intimidating. But I can count on 3 hands. We have mentored, and I'm not mad, but I'm just saying there's a relationship between educators and parents that needs to be there. Because we're not here to take over house. I'm here to support what you've built your house on. Right? I should be echoing what y'all say so that when they get back to you, they'll be like, so you was right. Right? It's 3 men, fathers that come to mind. 4 actually, because this just happened this year. They literally came up to me at the end of the program and was just like, thank you. And it was thank you specifically, like, I saw what you were doing for him. One was like, I was actually intimidated, but it was just like, I thank you for. And if sometimes we could get that at the beginning in August, it would let the flow of like me calling home, instead of being disciplinarian, it would be more like family type of thing. But yeah, I just want to say thank you because I appreciate that.
And he comes endorsed by Gwendolyn E. Folks. so he is this. No, yeah. Officially.
That's one of my favorites right there.
Yeah.
She the truth.
She is. Play no games. But
anything else you want to put out there before we?
I want to talk about. We got some time. So we talk about mentoring. We talk about y'all raising boys. It's not easy. Do you feel, and y'all see the boys all the time. There's something that I'm realizing is we always talk about the office of a husband, the position of a husband, and how it's so necessary, and we need more good men. And we always talk about the office of a wife and what a wife should do and the benefits of having a wife, all this stuff. But I'm realizing is our kids, daughter and son, are missing the opportunities of what it is to be in the office of a child. We never talk about the benefits of being humble, being teachable, being disciplined. We got kids out here struggling to keep jobs. We got grown folks out here. I've worked in programs and I've worked at schools and I've come in and it's just like I'm more concerned with the adult than I am with the child. But then like I feel like society has built, especially our young men, that it's just like we got to be by ourselves. I got to take care of it for myself type of thing. And I'm not saying I'm not neglecting your journey here, right? But I feel like we're losing the beauty of what it is to be a child. What it is to be taught. Like, do y'all see that?
I felt like that, especially with Juju and his football career. It felt like at one point it was being rushed. And I'm like, slow down, he's still a child.
Yeah.
Let him be a child.
Yeah.
Before he has to reach that point where he have no other choice but to be an adult and stuff like that. So I get what you think.
Go ahead.
For me, it's Damari with him. He was in a rush to get a job. Like he was 14. What can I do? 15, ready to work. You know, why are you?
Chill. You don't.
Why?
It ain't like you want for anything. Like, you don't.
You got the rest of your life to work.
Exactly.
And by the time you get there,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't gonna want to go.
Because when I was 14, I had to work to get the stuff that I wanted. But you
don't. You get what
I fixed it to where you don't have to.
So do we have like? Are we? That goes back to the culture. Like we've snatched the beauty of being a child, so everybody wants to be grown.
Mm-hmm.
And we always had that age like, I can't wait to be an adult. But I still, because if I could take it back today,
I would.
Huh? Just listen, train all these beats. Hello, right now. We was at training today. I was like, I just want to let y'all know I'm going to sleep when I get home. Hello. It's just like, I feel like we've got to get back to the time where you don't mind being, we say, in a child's place.
In a child's place, right.
There's joy in a child's place. When a child is in a child's place, that child, by the time graduation gets here, that child has skills that some other grown person does not have. And then when a child is in a child's place, the father is back and forth. If the father was in place or if the mother was in place, the child would be in place. Right. But when the child is in place, just being a child, it would require the father and the mother to be in place. Like it's like the dynamic pulls on all strings at the same time. I can't be a parent unless my child is pulling on me. But also I can't be a child unless my dad is pulling on me. And so many of them are growing up in a world where it's just like, I gotta grind. And then now we got all this mental health situation going because we don't know how to rest.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm just really seeing the beauty of, let's go outside and play.
Yeah.
Let's go outside and breathe. Let's go outside. Like, it's a beauty in the office of being a child. There are skills, like your resume should say that you was a child at some point in time.
That's true. It's true.
And you can always tell when somebody's resume hasn't said that. At 33, you still looking like a 14-year-old. And when I'm talking about resume, it's talking about job skills.
Mm-hmm.
But then we're talking about somebody you about to marry. Like we got to put order back in our structure. And I'm single. I don't have no kids.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not me trying to be somebody's parent, but this is me. Listen. This is me. I'll give them back at 3:00. Oh, but this is me literally looking at a generation that is not in place. Yee, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That is not in place.
What's that?
Yee, I got stirred a little bit. A generation that's not in place because what really shook me is because as I'm telling, like they're not in place. Yeah. Some of us ain't in place.
True.
There's some areas in my life that I'm not in place.
Right.
which means somebody ain't in place because they waiting on me to be in place. So we really need to be in place. I just wanted to know if y'all saw that though.
Yeah.
That boy ran through them 35.
Yeah.
Man.
I told y'all I came to talk.
I
I was ready. I've been waiting on y'all. I've been waiting.
Man, to say that we had nothing prepared.
Yeah, I'm sitting here coming like, what are we going to talk about today?
It came
Lord have
natural.
mercy, but you did it.
Lord, hey, favorite type of music, John. What's your?
Yee. Okay. I got excited because this is my top 5. Don't make me do top 5. Is this serious? Okay. So it's a mix of stuff though.
Okay.
It's a mix of stuff. I grew up on Saturday mornings when Mama was playing either R&B soul or gospel.
Okay.
She had the Erykah Badu, Jill Scott.
Okay.
But then Sunday morning, Grandma had the Williams Brothers,
Understood.
quartet playing. So it's a sound.
Tired of boring selfies and plain party pics? It's time to level up your event with LMB Production Studio. From unforgettable 360-degree booth spins to magazine-style photo shoots, we've got everything you need to turn your party into the party. Want to be a cover star? Done. Need a space for your epic ideas? We've got that too. Don't miss out. Call LMB today and make your next event legendary.
Give me top 5 R&B. Just what you listen to in your long ride.
When I say R&B, I'm gonna tell you what I feel and what people come to mind when I want to feel like that. I want to feel 90s R&B. So it's not a top 5. It's not a list. I want to hear a sound. Okay. So I want to hear that SWV.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I want to hear that. If we go into the yard, but we ain't gonna go to the yard. But if we talk about R&B, I want the R&B that makes you feel like that's how I want to love.
Okay.
Right? Okay, so when I think of that, I low-key think of Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
I think of SWV. I think of all the groups. I ain't
talking old Jamie Foxx or
what's old Jamie Foxx?
Like Peep Show.
Yeah. But unpredictable Jamie was still Jamie too now. Hello, listen. But yeah, I don't even know if I gave you top. But it was just
3. That's 3.
3. I'm gonna say, and this ain't even an R&B group, I'm gonna say BB and CeCe Winans, because like when you listen to their old stuff,
true stuff.
I was like, is they married?
Right?
They sound like 90s R&B. That's the type. Listen,
yeah.
When gospel and R&B sound the same. Listen, Tevin Campbell.
Yes.
Okay.
Listen. So anytime y'all see me out, it's just like I want to be on that vibe. I want to be on Cookout. I want to be on
Chill Out.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it.
Final thoughts. What you looking forward to this upcoming school year?
I'm looking forward to growing. This is my internship year. So I am playing instructional coach. I've been learning how to be a teacher leader for the last 2 years. So I've grown into that, still learning a whole lot. But at the same time, I'm going to be intern AP. What that looks like. So handling discipline.
At
Northwoods, yes.
So you officially out of the classroom.
Yep. I've been out of the classroom for 3 years. However, when people ain't doing their job right,
you have to sit back in.
So like we had people quit. I had to suit up and be math teacher twice. 8th grade math 1 year for 3 months. 6th grade math last year for 2 months. So it's just really taught me you got to be ready. You just got to be ready.
How do you feel jumping back and forth if you have to?
That's the beauty of the job though. I don't have to be there long.
Okay.
So I can hop into somebody's classroom. They low-key start getting on my nerves. These are your strategies. I'll see you later type of thing. But no, it allows me to be a well-rounded leader. So, and then this year, so I'm learning the ins and outs of being assistant principal. And I'm excited to grow. I'm also excited to see what my relationships with the students look like. Because y'all know, right? So just the same heart that I had as a mentor teacher, I want to be a mentor principal. That don't mean, let me go ahead and correct this because somebody gonna say this. That don't mean I'm gonna be walked over.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because there's something about male leadership that the world needs. Don't nobody like no man in power. And he don't speak on nothing. He don't move. I can love you and still correct you. That's Bible. But we're gonna leave that alone.
And my daughter coming there this year.
Yee!
Call me with no food. You know I'll pull up to the school.
But for real though.
I got that type of job. Show up.
Call me one day.
Daddy. Talk daddy.
You have.
Man, we appreciate you for coming, brother.
I love
Thank
y'all.
you so much. It seemed like this was
Love you back,
short,
bro.
but
For real.
we
Yeah.
love you and we thank you for coming.
Click, like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
I think next week we'll be back to just us, and then after that we'll have a guest on after that.
Yes.
Slowly count them down. Count them
Lot
down.
love.
Peace
Peace
out.
out.